Welcome everybody to the Go Home show of Smackdown tonight. I appreciate you guys showing up tonight for a massive edition of Smackdown. But before we get to this episode, we do have a urgent update on the injuries to Stone Cold Steve Austin and to John Cena. Unfortunately for John Cena and Stone Cold Steve Austin, they will not be at the Royal Rumble this weekend due to the injuries they sustained at the assault via a Finn Balor. Obviously, of John Cena being thrown over the balcony and Damian Priest and Finn Balor beating the living crap out of Stone Cold Steve Austin at ringside last week on SmackDown. To be honest with everyone, I don't know what the timetable of Stone Cold and John Cena will be back here in WWE, especially on the road to WrestleMania. It's a big hit to our roster not seeing Stone Cold and John Cena being able to be in that Royal Rumble matchup coming up in just a couple of days' time, but we will have to address the situation, and we'll see if we can add some SmackDown superstars to those filling holes in the Royal Rumble. Tonight, we'll see a massive main event as the Deadman, The Undertaker, the WWE Hall of Famer. He goes one-on-one with Damian Priest in your main event, as well as we have two massive face-offs tonight, Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor before their massive Undisputed Championship at the Royal Rumble, as well as Jade Cargill and Becky Lynch face off tonight. Randy Orton already out in the ring after just listening to JBL, Orton versus Rusev, and wait a minute, Rusev coming through the crowd, coming right from behind. Are you kidding me? Rusev, this man is looking to decimate Randy Orton. We've seen this rivalry brewing between obviously Rusev, Christian, Edge, and Randy Orton, and ever since Rusev has been with Christian, this man, Rusev, has been very, very dominant. But I don't know if Rusev is having the right idea, attacking Randy Orton, one of the best to ever do it, a former WWE champion. But he believes coming through this crowd at any means necessary and taking down the Viper, Randy Orton. So Rusev looking for that belly-to-belly suplex. And certainly massive matchup here for SmackDown. Certainly if both of these men are able to get into the Royal Rumble, a win here could definitely help them climb the rankings in that matchup. And now Rusev gonna look to go to town here on Randy Orton after that vicious assault to kick us off. Here's what a headbutt there, takes down Randy Orton. Randy Orton's known for being vicious, but Rusev can match him strength for strength at times. Look at that. Over the head suplex. And Rusev telling everyone here tonight, time for a Machka snap. Oh no. Randy Orton gets out of it momentarily. This is the moment Randy needs right now. Let's look at these big old haymakers, different variation of a Luthez press there. No, big punch to the kidneys, and just like that gets Rusev back where he wants him. And coming up in just a couple days' time, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Edge versus Christian. Two former best friends going to war in Toronto, Canada, their home country. Is that belly-to-belly from Randy Orton? Will that be enough? But a strong kick out from Rusev keeps him in this matchup, pardon me. And for Randy Orton, it's just about keeping Rusev down here, slowing down the matchup to where he needs to, and get himself to recover after that early assault from the Bulgarian Brute. There's a big clothesline, stuns Rusev here. Orton starting to slow it down a little bit here, and now this is about to be vintage Orton if he can connect with this. Orton. Vintage Randy Orton spiking Rusev on his head. That is vintage Orton. Can Orton walk out victorious despite being attacked? Oh no. A kick right to the skull. That's going to help out Rusev. And Rusev with the Machka kick out of nowhere. Orton is out cold, ladies and gentlemen. How much more can Orton take in this opportune time? Opportunity. Can he kick out? Yes, he does. And look at Rusev. He's frustrated. He believed that attacking Orton from behind and hitting that Machka kick, that was going to be enough to put away Randy. But Randy, certainly he's in the best shape of his life, and he can take these type of attacks. And now Rusev. Oh, what a boot across the face. That is going to loosen up some teeth in the face for sure. And so, big time gut-wrench suplex that might loosen up Randy Orton for a possible accolade later in this matchup if Rusev were to go down that way. So, big time knee across the chest as Rusev, oh, whatever Rusev had in mind, Rusev's not going to allow it. It's a big kick to the skull. But ladies and gentlemen, like we heard from JBL, we don't know what the severity of Stone Cold and John Cena's injuries are. Because, I mean, they're going to vary. Obviously, with what happened with Cena being thrown off a balcony, and obviously Stone Cold being put through 2 announce tables and eating a bunch more damage after, you know, it was basically a setup from JD McDonough and the Judgment Day. So, but we know for sure that Stone Cold and John Cena will not be at the Royal Rumble, so that adds 2 spots to the Royal Rumble. Big question on who will be able to get those 2 open spots in the Rumble. We'll have to wait and see. As Randy Orton now has Rusev up top here, not a spot you want to be. Maybe going to look for a superplex of sorts, maybe a version of a DDT, maybe. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, never mind. We know what he's thinking about now. Looking for that avalanche RKO, and he gets it. RKO from the most dangerous superstar in all of WWE. The 3 most dangerous letters, that being the RKO. And now Orton for sure has this win in the bag, correct? No! Rusev kicks out. Holy crap. That RKO from the second rope, you got to believe that was going to be it. But for Rusev, pure adrenaline at this moment as he just gets busted open right in between the eyes right there, right above his nose there. That could be a broken nose, honestly. Both men going at it. They've hit both of their biggest shots. Orton's all fired up. Orton now going to go high risk here. If I'm Orton, you stay on the ground. I don't think he has to do that. But a big elbow connects to the chest of Rusev. Oh, and a big clothesline around Rusev. He's all fired up, trying to change up the match's momentum at this moment. Rusev has Orton right where he wants him. Oh, right to those quads. Why not? Loosen up Orton as much as you can. Little by little. You feel him slowing down this matchup, getting it back to the favor. Okay, come on. Come on, ref. I know he has up to a 5-second thing there, but come on. This has been a pleasantly good matchup, surprisingly, after what we've seen with that assault by Rusev. And Rusev, he's all fired up, looking to put the end to this matchup. Rusev, big running boot. Could have a broken nose. That could be all she wrote for Randy tonight. 2, 3, yes it is. Now that was a hellacious boot. Rusev busted wide open, but it didn't deter Rusev at all tonight. He ate an avalanche RKO tonight, but still, he dug down deep. He was able to get out of it, and that was just the blood in the water for Rusev. He's saying, "Nah, that's your best shot, man." And that big old boot to the face while Orton was down, and that was all she wrote. Hell of a matchup. If Rusev can get himself into the Royal Rumble, definitely going to be a dark horse in that matchup for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Something to keep an eye out on, especially with Edge and Christian taking each other on at the Rumble. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are in to some women's action here live on Smackdown, as it's going to be Tegan Nox, the former women's champion here on Smackdown, former Miss Money in the Bank. She'll be in some singles action, taking on Becky Lynch. Coming up this Sunday live at the Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch will be taking on your women's champion, Jade Cargill. Certainly going to be a match, certainly that could honestly be the best matchup of the whole entire show. That is saying something. And like we've heard before, Jade Cargill technically has already had a match with Becky Lynch, but Jade Cargill attacked Becky Lynch from behind at that opportune time. And, well, the matchup only lasted a couple minutes. But certainly, we've seen how Jade Cargill has done in these, big time matches, especially against Asuka, taking her championship, then retaining the championship against Asuka. Asuka now on Monday Night Raw. So we'll kind of really see what the landscape of SmackDown is going to look like with all these women looking to step up to the plate, because after a massive women's superstar moving to a different brand, it opens the possibilities for somebody to step up and take her spot. As here comes the man, Becky Lynch. And I think, honestly, with the matches we've seen with Jade Cargill and Asuka, I think Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill have a possibility of, honestly, doing even better. And that's hard to even say, because those matches with Asuka and Jade Cargill were phenomenal, hard-hitting, and the two matches that they had, it seemed like it got better every single time. So we'll see how it goes for that matchup. But Becky Lynch cannot look past the former women's champion Tegan Nox. Also, Tegan Nox for her, she's definitely going to look to climb up the rankings for sure, get back to that championship reign that she had. While it was brief, Tegan Nox definitely has some potential as women's champion if she were ever to get back into contention. Here we go, referee ringing the bell. Let's see what Tegan Nox can bring to the table, and she's coming right out of the gate. You have to be aggressive. Why not? You have nothing to lose. Oh, a flatliner out from Tegan Nox. That's what I mean. She is starting off fast, looking to bring the fight. Got to do what you got to do at this opportunity. As now Becky Lynch looking for some snake eyes, and she takes down Tegan Nox. We saw recently on NXT, though, ladies and gentlemen, we saw two fatal 5-way battle royal matches for the women's side and the men's side of those superstars that were in the Iron Survivor matchup, where the winners are actually going to get a spot in the men's and women's Royal Rumble. We saw Nikita Lyons. She will get a guaranteed spot in the women's Royal Rumble. And also for the men's side, MJF able to outlast 4 other superstars to get that. So, we'll see how much of a difference those two NXT superstars will be in that matchup, because, there's so much damn potential. As look at that suicide dive takes down Tegan Nox. I think Nikita Lyons definitely is going to be a big factor in that women's Royal Rumble, because you see the superstars that are taller, bigger, stronger than a lot of competitors. It's a little bit harder to eliminate them because it takes multiple people. It's like when you see like Omos in the ring. It's a big dude. Hey, we got to hurry up and try and get him, because if we don't, he's going to walk out victorious. In previous Royal Rumbles, we've seen Becky Lynch win the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. The second one was Charlotte Flair last year. And for the men's side, it was the Animal Batista winning the first ever Men's Royal Rumble. And then last year was Adam Cole. So, it's going to be a big question as a Northern Light suplex into the pinfall combination, but able to kick out was Tegan Nox. Big opportunity this year. This roster is absolutely stacked from top to bottom. It's the man bottom there from out of nowhere. Is that enough to put away Tegan? No, Tegan Nox kicks out. And look at Becky Lynch. She's saying, what? How is she kicking out? And now, Becky Lynch not playing around anymore. Looking for the disarmer. After hitting the man's rock bottom out of nowhere, will she make Tegan Nox tap out? But Tegan able to slip out of it. Going for that enziguri, didn't work out in her favor. Still trying to figure out. And another man's rock bottom. Is that enough? 2, 3. Becky Lynch with back to back big maneuvers. That disarmer loosened up Tegan Nox enough, and then Tegan would miss the enziguri. Becky Lynch is saying, hey, I'm not playing around anymore. And just like that, Becky Lynch would pick up the win live on Smackdown, a win she desperately needs. Will she walk in, or I should say walk out of the Royal Rumble as your women's champion? It's going to be one hell of a night for sure for Becky and Jade. Oh, well, it looks like it is time for the face-to-face as Jade Cargill makes her way down to the ring, just witnessing that one-on-one contest that we just saw between Tegan Knox and Becky Lynch here. And you can never know, this could break down. We saw on Monday Night Raw, Shawn Michaels said, hey, you know, if anything were to happen, this matchup will get canceled, but we don't know what it's going to look like between Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill here. Becky, I've not even been here a year, but I have dominated this roster from top to bottom. It doesn't matter if it's Ronda Rousey, if it's Asuka, or even you. Shayna, Tegan, Shotzi, the list goes on. I don't care who it may be, but they will all fall. I don't know what the Royal Rumble is going to be looking like. The only thing I can tell you is, once our match is over and done with, you're still going to be looking at your women's champion, Jade Cargill. The only way you're making it to WrestleMania for an opportunity for this championship is if you win the Women's Royal Rumble. It doesn't matter what your training schedule is. It will not be able to outwork me, and I will show you what exactly what it looks like when you get in the ring with me. I am just simply better than you, and there's nothing that the man, or whatever you want to call yourself, can do about it, especially at the Royal Rumble. Wow, absolutely big words between Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch. Jade just talking some major trash there, and Becky Lynch cannot believe it. And look, a referee trying to grab that championship away, and Becky not taking it lightly, as a chair shot to the face. And oh no, this is break. Seems like Jade Cargill's not playing around at all, ladies and gentlemen. Tossing Becky Lynch to the outside. Well, it certainly seems like there was no thing set up for JBL about possible attacks or anything like that. He knew these women were going to go at it no matter what. As, oh no, kicked her so damn hard she went through the top of an announce table there. But Becky Lynch, ladies and gentlemen, she may be in trouble right now. That is something you don't want to see. That's a big drop kick there. Look at this big old haymakers again and again from your champion. And for Lynch, this is something you had to be prepared for. Jade coming out here talking major trash to you. Becky Lynch came out here, had a hell of a fight with Tegan Knox, brought the fight to her very quickly, and she got the job done. And no, a power bomb on the damn table. What else can Jade Cargill do in this business that will only get better for her? As Jade, oh no, tosses her right into that barricade, and again, this is uncalled for. Jade, she definitely doesn't need to do that. She has the advantage at the Royal Rumble in the terms of what she has, and she's the women's champion. That's over the top of the barricade. And this ain't gonna be well. This ain't gonna be well. Here we go. These women are fighting into the crowd here. Can only imagine what we may see here. Tossing her right into that fan helping Becky Lynch briefly here, but this may get very bad very, very quickly here. You can't even see here. It's so dark. You can briefly see the outline of them, but we surely see Jade Cargill putting Becky Lynch through a table here in the crowd. And now here we go, Shelton Benjamin all by himself now, no longer with MVP Omos, Cedric Alexander, and even Keith Lee having to go their own separate ways now. At least as a whole group. It doesn't mean that they can't work together and create something different. I mean, obviously we've seen the past history with Cedric and Shelton. It doesn't mean that they can't reunite that tag team. It doesn't mean that we can't see Shelton work with the likes of MVP or even Omos, but it's going to be a whole different situation. But for Shelton Benjamin, a veteran in this business, hey, the gold standard gives him an opportunity here tonight, as he will be taking on JD McDonough in a non-title matchup. Massive opportunity for the gold standard Shelton Benjamin tonight. We were able to actually sit down with Shelton earlier on tonight and, address what JD McDonough has been doing with the European Championship, and especially with what they did to Cedric Alexander, and then also that basically assault that the Judgment Day did to Stone Cold Steve Austin and even John Cena last week. And Shelton said that's absolutely unacceptable, and he is looking to beat some respect out and in to JD McDonough tonight. And we were able to talk about, a bunch of past stuff like that, and he said that, it's a shame that they're not able to still have that Hurt Business around, but he believes that this whole singles run out for himself at this opportune time, he believes this could be a opportunity of a lifetime, you could say. It's an opportunity for Shelton to really branch out and really find out how much he really has left in the tank. But certainly this is going to be a big time matchup. This is a non-title matchup, so McDonough won't have to be saved by Dominik Dijakovic or any Judgment Day members, but it doesn't mean that still won't happen tonight. But that was a massive trap that we saw last week with JD McDonough supposed to be facing off with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we don't get it because JD McDonough wasn't really feeling for a fight. As here we go, JD McDonough versus Shelton Benjamin. We'll see what the gold standard could cook up tonight. And oh, look at this. Big old hurt ankle lock here right now from Shelton Benjamin. Trying to make JD McDonough tap out early. Why not? And certainly that will help out, or at least try to attempt to slow down McDonough. But it seems like that's going to be pure adrenaline at that moment, where he was able to just connect with that clothesline early on. But now Benjamin back on the attack. And Benjamin all fired up right now, trying to get this crowd behind him. Big opportunity for Benjamin, especially if he's able to win tonight and then going on to the next SmackDown. Maybe he could get himself an opportunity for that European Championship down the road. Because as of right now, there is no Intercontinental Championship matchup at the Royal Rumble, and for JD McDonough and his European Championship, there is no title defense for him coming at the Premium Live event. But I am being told from JBL's side right now, despite JD McDonough and LA Knight not defending their championships, they will be in the Royal Rumble matchup. So certainly, a missed opportunity with not having both these guys have at least a championship matchup, but certainly I believe it's going to be great to even see them in the Royal Rumble. It's a big stomp of that knee right to the face there, the eye socket. And look at McDonough. He is just eating this up right now, but you got to be so careful. Right now, you're facing off with the gold standard of WWE. Oh, big boot there. He's going to need some new teeth after that. He's going to have a gold standard for sure. As now Benjamin into the corner with it. McDonough. Might be an opportune time to steal a victory here. It's a big exploder suplex from Shelton Benjamin. Can Benjamin steal a victory here over the European champion? No. Strong kick out from the Irish ace of the Judgment Day. And Benjamin saying, hey, can you stay down for me, man? I need this victory here. Oh, goodness. What a super kick. And now, brutal back suplex. McDonough does not know what has hit him here. That's a big clubbing blow, but as this matchup dwindles down, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, Dominik Mysterio of the Judgment Day. Hold on a minute. Pinfall opportunity. Is this it? Yes, it is. Benjamin. Strong win tonight. JD McDonough sure as hell should have got himself some of his Judgment Day buddies to help him out, because Benjamin picking up a massive win for him. Hey, you know what? You can see what it looks like after the Royal Rumble. Can Benjamin get himself an opportunity with this European Championship? Big time opportunity for Shelton Benjamin. I can't wait to see what the gold standard is going to be looking like possibly after the Rumble. It is time for your one-on-one contest, a little preview of the Smackdown Tag Team Championship matchup coming up this Sunday. Could we see new tag team champions in the Judgment Day? Tonight, it will be Dominic Mysterio taking on the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. And like I was mentioning for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships, it will be Dominic Mysterio and Dominic Dijakovic, aka Dijak, taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. With a win, it would be the first championships for both men here in WWE. Obviously, Dominic Mysterio had chances with his father, Rey Mysterio, until obviously turned his back on his own father, and they would have a matchup, and if I remember correctly, Dominic Mysterio would defeat his father and go on to be recruited by the Judgment Day. Right now for Dominic Mysterio, the Royal Rumble is definitely going to be a big time premium live event for both, not just Dominic, but for Dijak as well. It's going to be a massive matchup, and I think right now this would be the perfect opportunity right now, because it seems like the Judgment Day are taking out superstars that are, willing to try to take the Judgment Day out of what they have planned. Started with Stone Cold and John Cena last week, and I can only imagine what it's going to be for the likes of this tag team right now, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, but also with what we're going to be seeing with Cody Rhodes with the Undisputed Championship and so many other massive things that are going to be happening. But tonight, this is going to be a massive matchup for Dominic and Sami Zayn, looking to outwork everyone tonight. Certainly it could be a show stealer match of the night coming your way between Sami and Dominic Mysterio, but still to come as a massive matchup in your main event, as it will be Damian Priest, the Punisher of the Judgment Day. He'll be in action taking on the Deadman, the Undertaker, in tonight's main event. So certainly a lot going on, and especially we still got Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes going face to face tonight as well. Here we go, matchup is started. Dominic Mysterio and Sami Zayn. Oh, look at Dominic, gonna kick us off fast here. Big time powerbomb maneuver. And could you imagine Dijak and Dominic Mysterio as the tag team champions walking out of the Royal Rumble, and even to the furtherness of making it all the way to WrestleMania? So much stuff going on, you just never know. And question is, even if Mysterio and Dijak walk out the champions, and let's say Damian Priest wins the Royal Rumble, if Finn Balor loses his matchup, the Judgment Day have to disband. They will be no longer a group here in SmackDown and even in WWE. So it tosses out a lot of possibilities on what the Judgment Day are going to do. Let's look at, oh, come on, Mysterio just all right there around the neck and collarbone area of Sami Zayn. Now Mysterio going to look to continue that momentum he just had here and continuing it with that big Russian leg sweep. For Sami Zayn, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship win with Kevin Owens months ago. That was his first championship here in WWE, and that's absolutely crazy to be saying. We've seen Kevin Owens multi-time champion here, but for Sami Zayn, that's crazy to even think about, that the SmackDown Tag Team Championship was the first ever championship he's ever held here in WWE. Is now a suicide dive takes down Dominic. Brutality being shown on display tonight. And look at Sami Zayn telling this crowd to help him, I guess you would honestly say acknowledge Roman Reigns, but obviously that's not what Sami Zayn is doing. Just trying to get this crowd to support him here. Mysterio all fired up here. He doesn't mind a little bit of back and forth now. As Zayn in the corner, big time drop kick. That's right, Zayn didn't want to go for a haluva kick, but he must have not been feeling it in that right and that, like, really in this type of matchup, you really got to feel out when you want to hit a big time finishing maneuver like the haluva kick. You can hit it out of nowhere, literally. You can hit it when someone's coming after you, or you can hit it when someone's in the corner. You just Really got to feel it out and believe what time is going to be the great time to do that. As a nice Northern Lights suplex there, stunning Dominic Mysterio here. And now a big clothesline. Here comes the underdog from the underground. Here comes Sami Zayn. Nice drop kick, takes down Dominic. And you can feel this crowd. It is electric. But look at Dijak. Dijak getting involved here, helping Dominic Mysterio. And just like that, the knee is taken out from Sami Zayn. Oh, wait a minute. Dijak gonna look to introduce a steel chair here. This could get very bad if the referee doesn't hurry up and take that steel chair out of this ring here. Especially if Dominic Mysterio sees it, and especially if he's able to use it. Thankfully the referee sees it, so no shenanigans going down. Referee right here, pinfall opportunity, and Zayn able to kick out. And look at Dijak, he's absolutely on Cloud 9 watching his buddy Mysterio go to work, but Zayn trying to capitalize. Those forearm strikes, those are going to be hurt for certain, as what a haluva kick. But now Dijak getting involved again, and Dijak saying, hey man, you can't be doing that to Mysterio. And Zayn's like, how about you worry about your own damn business? I'm going to go for the pinfall, and I'm going to pin your boy. Is it enough though? No. Dominic able to kick out at 2.5. And now Zayn again, looking for the blue thunder bomb out of nowhere. But Mysterio trying to get something going. But just like that, Zayn able to get out of it. And what a matchup. And now Zayn, haluva kick a second time. This time he was in the corner. Is this it? Oh, I believe Dijak's getting involved off screen here. Referee, this could be an easy 3 count for him. But right now she's preoccupied. But she's back in position, and Zayn still picks up the win. A hell of a win tonight. Look at this. The second haluva kick out of nowhere puts Big Dom down. But ultimately, obviously, there was the 3 count. It just took a little bit of time because Dijak was there, and Zayn right there celebrating with his tag team partner Kevin Owens. Big win, and we'll see how it's going to be coming up, ladies and gentlemen, in just 2 days' time. How's it going to fare for the tag team champions? Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here live on SmackDown. This is the go-home show for SmackDown. Damian Priest, this man right here, has an opportunity of a lifetime at the Royal Rumble. He gets the 30th entrant in that matchup, but can he use it to his advantage and walk out with a opportunity to main event WrestleMania? WrestleMania will be 2 nights, so certainly the winner of the Royal Rumble will get that opportunity depending on what championship they will be challenging for. Does Damian Priest stay here on SmackDown and challenge Finn Balor or Cody Rhodes? Especially if Finn Balor wins, that makes everything more intriguing. And then especially if, whoever else wins it, it's the whole story there. Everyone's looking to make the story into the Royal Rumble season all about them. Damian Priest, the only reason he got that spot in the Royal Rumble matchup is because he survived a gauntlet matchup, but Karrion Kross gave him that opportunity because at the very end of that gauntlet match it came down to Priest and The Undertaker. Karrion Kross came out and attacked The Undertaker, screwing The Undertaker out of an opportunity to be that 30th entrant in that matchup. And tonight we'll see if The Undertaker can make Damian Priest pay for basically being that 30th entrant spot. And I mean, for Damian Priest, he could have said, hey, you know what, I want this to be legit. But Priest, obviously, he's like, hell no, I'm getting this spot. And you can see from The Undertaker's face, he is pissed off, and he's coming down this ring with absolutely focused eyes right now, has not looked away from Damian Priest. He is coming after Damian Priest right now. But also, Undertaker, he is focused on Karrion Kross this Sunday, as it will be The Undertaker versus Karrion Kross. The Undertaker has already defeated Karrion Kross, But Karrion Kross seems like he is not done with the Deadman himself. It's going to be hard to tell what it's going to be all about, though. You know, it's going to be a hell of a matchup. Will The Undertaker be in that Royal Rumble matchup? Get himself an opportunity to go on to main event WrestleMania. Could it be Karrion Kross? Could it be Damian Priest? You know, anything is out there, man. You just never know how it will fare tonight live here on Smackdown. So here we go. Damian Priest, Undertaker. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up between both men, and now Undertaker with a double hand choke slam takes down Priest early on here. And now you do not want to get in a striking battle with the Deadman, especially when he is focused. Oh, some snake eyes. And for the Undertaker, still sounds like he's planning on this being his last WrestleMania. So certainly he would love for it to go out on top, win the Royal Rumble, go on to main event WrestleMania, and, well, win the championship. But with that logic, you got to believe if he becomes champion and, you know, all that stuff like that, that he would have that be his last run here in WWE. As now look at Taker, these big haymakers to Damian Priest there. That certainly won't be feeling too good there. And again, Taker, just these big devastating strikes. No, wait a minute, Undertaker. Uh-oh, high risk, high reward for the big man. Taker, no, he misses. Now Priest gonna make him pay, but again, the Deadman a little bit faster than Damian Priest right now. That's absolutely shocking if you're thinking about it. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? No, strong kick out. And Taker saying, hey, okay, got ourselves a fighter. Taker trying to get this crowd behind him as well. Any more emotional support he can get at this exact moment. Priest cannot get anything going right now. This man is on fire. For Damian Priest, you're supposed to be taken as a threat, especially when you're the 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble matchup. But right now, he is getting his ass kicked right now. As don't know, Priest saw it coming. He realized it right now. Got busted open moments beforehand, and now that may have just pissed him off, and he figures he has to do something about it now. Uh-oh. Looking for that crucifix situation, this crucifix bomb. And now, big-time maneuver takes down Taker. This is what Priest needs right now to take it to the Deadman. Can Priest do it? Can he pick up a massive win? One of the biggest wins in his whole entire career, knocking off the Deadman, the Undertaker. Adam Cole and Batista each have won the Royal Rumble here in Universe mode, and right there, that would be a key elimination in this matchup if this was a Royal Rumble matchup. Who is going to be the next Royal Rumble winner? Are we witnessing these two superstars in this matchup? Are they going to be the ones as South of Heaven choke slam there to the Deadman? Is this it? 1, 2. No, Taker kicks out. And Priest cannot believe it. Both men going back and forth. Hell of a matchup so far, as both men running into a brick wall. And that will stifle anything that Taker was trying to do there. But Taker with a big kick. Taker now from behind. Uh-oh. So you think, oh, look at this. Reverse submission hold. Almost like a reverse guillotine, I guess. Reverse headlock, whatever the hell it is. Very effective. Priest may have to tap out here. He may have to give up and fight another day and wait until the Royal Rumble matchup. But look at Priest. He's continuing to fight. Keeps himself in the matchup momentarily. And just like that, clears the Undertaker's clock. And now Taker getting his ass kicked with these big haymakers. Priest is all fired up. He's absolutely enjoying this. I think the matchup changed once Priest got busted open by the Deadman. It's a whole different ball game right now. And Priest now, big time spinning punch to the face has The Undertaker right where he wants him at this exact moment. How much more can Priest sustain in this matchup? As now, Priest, what does he have in store for the Deadman? Uh-oh. That South of Heaven choke slam again. Referee's ass was blocking the camera view. Is this it? Yes, it is. Priest with one of the biggest wins in his young career. Priest needed a win like that for his career. He gets it done in the main event of SmackDown. This man is the future of not only WWE, but he very well could be a future world champion or WWE champion. You never know what it's going to look like for Damian Priest. The reckoning is here. The punishment is here on SmackDown. And now we get to the face-off between Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes, your undisputed champion. And I hope Finn Balor and Damian Priest are absolutely happy with what they did. Sign lighting Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Cena. They will not be in that match, the Royal Rumble matchup to be exact, which is just, it sucks. Absolutely sucks to see that. But now it just opens up two opportunities for someone from SmackDown to step up, or you could even say from someone from obviously Monday Night Raw to take that spot, or a legend, or honestly anybody else could come out and take that spot. As, oh wait a minute, that's Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, not waiting any longer as he hits him with that running bulldog. Cody not playing around here, bringing the fight to Finn Balor. And again, oh look at this, vintage Cody Rhodes, and then a big old clothesline. Cody Rhodes getting this face to face, exactly what he wanted. Didn't want to hear any more about Finn Balor, as Finn Balor does have that mask on, probably not something he's really used to as a professional here. As now Cody gonna hit the crossroads on Finn Balor. Holy crap, everything is going down here tonight. Cody not playing around anymore, gonna bring the fight. Referee ringing the bell just in the terms of, hey, we need to get some security out here right away, because right now we got an all sorts of assault here. Finn Balor able to take that mask off that he was wearing, but right now he's eating a big attack right now, and especially in the corner, Cody Rhodes whipping a can of whoop ass on Finn Balor here. And then a big old clothesline for his sake too. Referee's starting to count, and maybe he's a little drunk here, but certainly this is not a matchup. Maybe he's being told to count just for the hell of it, I guess. But this is a preview of what's to come, ladies and gentlemen, just in a couple days' time. Finn Balor busted wide open, and now Cody Rhodes is beating this snot out of Finn Balor. Cody is not backing down. You can see the frustration brewing from Cody Rhodes. A little bit more of aggression out of Cody Rhodes here. But now, maybe being cloudy judgment here from Finn Balor. But no, Cody able to block it. And now Cody Rhodes with the crossroads. Crossroads there from Cody frickin' Rhodes. He is just eating this up, ladies and gentlemen. Master of his craft. And now, just for good measure, good old Tiger Driver 91 to Finn Balor. This is how we're going to end SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. With Cody Rhodes on top. Message sent. We aren't going to get our face-off like we were scheduled to get. But certainly with Cody Rhodes... Oh, wait a minute. Finn Balor trying to stir up to his feet for some reason. I don't know why he would want to do that. is another crossroads. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. And the next time we'll see you, we'll be at the Royal Rumble.